Hey Ty, this is Shay Dixon with 24/7. You got the most touches of your career this past weekend. Obviously, you played a bit in spots always last year and to start this year. But what does it feel like for you in terms of just getting into a rhythm to have 20 touches in a game?
I mean, it was great, man, to say that was my career, rushing career with the most yards and carries. Hats off to my old line, man. You know, they came to play Saturday, really did, and I'm gonna take those guys out and treat them. Me and John. It was all hats off to them, man.
Hey, it's Brooks Gabina from the Advocates. What about this rushing attack are you most comfortable with? What's it like in the backfield with you and the quarterbacks and understanding things? Because it seems like a lot of this has to do with tags on RPOs too. I mean, what is it like back there for you?
Yes, sir. I mean, we're real comfortable back there with each other. You know, like we help each other out, like in the play calling. Just address like if we see certain guys moved up, like just giving each other like, ideas of like what pressures might be coming from and what side, and we just help each other out. And we did that real well Saturday, and it showed.
Does it take, reading on your part to see holes develop? I mean, what's your vision like back there?
Yes, sir. It's patience because like when we develop, like when we put in a new running play, I mean, like the first time it might not hit, but it's just like we want to get the defense set up, and to make them think that might attack this play differently than the other than we will next play, and then eventually we'll bust, and which they did Saturday.
Ty, you were talking about crediting the offensive line. What were they doing differently? Obviously, having Ed back was a big reason for your success. But what was working? You guys stayed on schedule. You never got really behind in the chains. Everything seemed to be flowing very nicely.
Well, it started at competition Tuesday. We worked on a lot of different scenarios, situations, goal line, first and 10, 3rd and 2. Short yardage, that really played a big part in Saturday's game. Those guys, they worked really hard throughout the week last week, and it showed. They busted behinds last week. They really did.
Hey Ty, obviously you and John, were the kind of the bell cow carriers here this last weekend. Can you just talk about y'all's relationship and just kind of how close y'all have become over the last year since playing together?
Yeah, I mean, like John, it's like my brother, man. Like we pretty much do everything together. We talk about everything. We're real tight. Since I came here, we developed a great relationship with each other, on and off the football field. I say we're really close, and we're a great dynamic duo. And I feel like we complement each other real well. And yeah, we ready to just keep it going, keep it rolling.
And Ty, how was it having TJ back there as compared to Miles on Saturday? What were some of the differences you may have seen, the way they both played, and just how was the feel of the game with them?
I mean, back there we're comfortable with all our quarterbacks, and we're LSU. They get us when we're here. They get us ready to play, no matter next man up. I mean, Miles was hurt, and TJ stepped in for him for that game, and he played how he was supposed to play, how he was practicing all week. And he was ready.
Hey Ty, Amos from WWL.
What's up, bro?
The coaches have kind of made it. They showed like that they're willing to kind of ride the guy that's hot. Does that add more competition during the week or during the game, even between you and the other backs? Just because like if I can get hot, I'm gonna get more touches.
Yeah, well, I know, like, we compete with each other. We're real competitive with each other, just making each other better at the end of the day. That's all it's really about, just making each other better and doing what's best for the team. So, like, one guy gets hot, he might get the most carries. If that's the best for the team at the time. And like you said, like during the week, we're real competitive with each other. Friendly competition, just making each other better. We're all great backs. We just compete. That's all we talk about through practice, just making each other better, because at the end of the day, we all want to see each other make it to the next level. And I mean, there's no better way to do it than compete with each other.
Hey, and I mean, you were saying that John Emery is like your brother, and you know, you have the dynamic duo. Take us behind the scenes a little bit. I mean, what's it like? Are y'all? I mean, I'm not sure if y'all are roommates or not, but like, how do y'all spend y'all's time behind the scenes?
Nah, we're not roommates, but like me and John, we go out to eat a lot. We hang out on the weekend. We hang out together. Like if I'm going to go out and go see my family, I take him with me sometimes. You know, just to meet. Like our parents are real close with each other as well, and if we're going like to the mall or something, like he'd be the first guy I call on the team to, ask me if he want to ride with me, vice versa. And like I think that plays a lot, and we always happy for each other. Like every rep we do, like we always happy for each other, and we just keep that going, man. And like he's a great guy, like John, he has a real great heart, and he's always smiling, always happy, and that's what I like about him the most. He has a pure heart and a great dude, and I appreciate that from him. Just he's always there. I'm always there for him if he need anything. He knows that, and I think that's big.
And a different type of question. I mean, I'm curious about your perspective back in high school in the recruiting process. You were kind of part of this shift of, Ed Ogeron's recruiting trail and, continued to land top talent in Louisiana. Terrace Marshall was one of those as well. I mean, whenever he signed with LSU, and I'm curious, did that influence kind of how you saw, I don't know, a shift in Louisiana or like you amongst recruits? Did y'all talk about that sort of thing?
Who, John?
With Terrace Marshall.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that question again?
Just part of like recruiting with Ed Ogeron seems like he's always tried to lock down talent in the state.
Right.
And I'm curious, like, just through your recruiting process, I mean, was Marshall a big deal seeing that happen as you were kind of making decisions, or I don't know?
Terrace, Terrace. I've heard of Terrace. I've seen him all across, like during high school. I didn't know him, and during the recruiting process, I actually met him here. But like, just seeing him, big time recruit, and come and play for LSU Tigers, his hometown. I mean, obviously, growing up in Louisiana, you wanna play for the LSU Tigers. But like he's growing up, when I saw that he was coming, and like you said, like that recruitment process, like it made me see that we were gonna have a great team, like last year, which we did, and like this year, like we still we're still pushing, and so like yeah, it did.
Hey Ty, just more of a housekeeping question for you because we don't get to talk to you anymore. But how do you pronounce your name, and what do you prefer to be called? Ty, Tyrion?
It's actually Tyrion. That's how you pronounce it. That's how you pronounce it, Tyrion, like Tyrion. And I mean, it doesn't matter to me. You guys can call me Ty.
Okay.
For short, yeah. I know it's kind of hard, but it's Tyrion.
Yeah, I mean, just through film watching and studying Auburn, I mean, just what is different from last year's Auburn defense to this year's Auburn defense? Did you notice any trends or anything like that?
Well, I could tell you a big difference is the D linemen. Like last year, those D linemen, some of the biggest human beings I've ever seen in my life. When I stepped on the field, it was fun playing against those guys, though. But like they still have a great defense. They have a great defense. They have some key players that we have to see what we can do, how we can get mismatched on them, in the passing game, and see who to pick up in the blitz. And so like they have some great guys on their team, and we just gotta stay in the study room, and see how we can defeat those guys.
Hey, Tyrion, Jacques from WAFB. You being on the team last year, certainly you went on the road to Alabama and some packed stadiums. Obviously, this year isn't like that, but this is TJ's, first road trip. There will be some fans against you guys and everything. How do y'all get him ready to perform well in an environment that won't be as comfortable as this past weekend?
I mean, like you said, like a away game. TJ, freshman, but he's actually, like when I was back there with him in the game, he's real comfortable. He's real comfortable back there. he doesn't panic. The guy, he came to play. You could tell he did a lot of studying. You could tell he was made for that moment. He's made for big moments, and I think he's gonna do just fine, even better actually. I think since he got his feet hot and he knows what to bring. I think he's gonna do even better.
Next time.